Hello everyone, this is Tealz. I am back with some more Starcraft 2 or Heart of the Swarm, but this time I am not playing. I'll be casting my very first game, and hopefully it all goes well, because I haven't really practiced much of this. And the game I will be casting is between me spawning in the top right corner of Cloud Kingdom as our red Zerg player under my name LeGrande, and the bottom left we have our blue Zerg player Nasreth. And at this moment in time, I'm a diamond player. This guy's a masters. I've been several master players before this, and so I knew my promotion was coming soon. I literally just got it. This game happened like 2 minutes ago. It just ended 2 minutes ago, which, whew, I'm still shaky on it. Shaky, I mean, surprised slash excited. So, right now, it looks like both of us are going for a normal play, and I'm pretty sure we both go spawning pools first. I get mine at 15, so to see. And I will get my hatch at 15 also. And I'm trying to get my... Wait, why am I missing this? Apparently I didn't try to get 2 on that mineral patch. Excuse me. So, nothing's supposed to go on. So, while in this downtime, I'm just going to be talking about how I plan on playing in MLG Anaheim. See, MLG announced earlier that that their next MLG at Anaheim, not Dallas, because Dallas is happening the weekend after Heart of the Swarm releases, which is like Heart of the Swarm releases May 12th, which is a Tuesday, so about like May 16th through 18th is when MLG Dallas is going to happen, which for some reason there is no open bracket, which they have their reasons, but everybody always prefers the open bracket because you always have some kind of new talent, and it's hard for that new talent to show themselves when they don't even get an opportunity to. And take a break from that story. So, like I said before, we both went spawning pool, then hatchery, but I got my hatchery at 15 supply. He got his at 16, so that's why mine's like 10 seconds ahead of his. And he decides to get gas, in which in my build, I get double gas at around at around 5 minutes. So he's gonna have speed faster than me, but I'm gonna throw down the double gas and my roach horn. So that way, like once I get like around 100 to 150 gas, my roach horn will be completed, so I can make 4 to 8 roaches that'll be able to protect me against early aggression. Alright, so back to the story. So MLG for Anaheim, next time MLG is coming to Anaheim is going to be June 28th through 30th, which that is my goal to play at. I will be playing at MLG Anaheim. At least I really want to. I'm not sure how I'm gonna fare up against everyone, which I only expect to maybe win 1 best of 3, maybe 2. But other than that, I don't expect to go far. It's just for fun. Just see how I fare against everyone else. So that's my goal. So I'm gonna be playing a lot to prep for that. And alright, and now back to the game. So he went for a triple queen opening, and I sent 2 lings in to get a scout off. I see there's no lair. I didn't actually see that the hatchery is moving like this. That burrow was being researched. But I noticed he got a roach horn. And so I'm being cautious with my larva. If you look at the income tab, I have 36 to 26. So my income is way higher than his. I'm getting my lair right now too. So I'm teching while he's getting ready for this burrow, roach, ling attack. So I just keep building up my army, building up my income actually, So I'm about 7 more is about to pop. So I'll be 40 to 45 harvesters. And now here's when he starts moving out. That's when that cues me to start building my roaches. Look at the army supply. It's right now 57 to 59 in favor of him. The units tab, he's got 8 lings and 6 roaches, while I only have 4 roaches. I decided to block off because I don't want him rushing, getting any damage that he wants to. And at the same time, I'm seeing the roaches moving across the map, so I know I have to start building roaches. So if you look at my he's running behind this, so this isn't an all-in at any matter. He's just trying to apply a little pressure on me. So he's got more units streaming to my base, and I'm trying to get out my roaches as soon as possible. At the same time, I'm starting my 1-1 for my roach, for my carapace and air attack. And I accidentally attacked my spine card. That was a mistake. And then he runs his lings in the base while he sends his roaches over here. Then I see, oh god, he's got burrow. Thank god I have my lair, or else I wouldn't be able to get detection. And I didn't even see this. I'm more focused on the lings right now. And then once I realized that the roaches are still down here, I gotta split up my army. So look at the drones. He's killed a lot of drones. It's about 30 to 42, 29 to 42, and I gotta split up my roaches, 3 to deal with the lings. And at the same time, I'm building 6 more roaches, so I plan on counterattacking after this. Excuse me. So I finally dealt with the pressure. His macro is bad from this. He's not macroing exactly the best. And at the same time, his lair just started like 20 seconds ago. Make that 40 seconds ago. But he's having a ton of minerals. If he was able to spend all that, I would have lost straight out. But he can't spend it all. And I'm pretty sure I build another Evo chamber to block it off to make sure. Yep, here I go. Send the Evo chamber, and I send my roaches in. Because he doesn't have much. He almost has anything. He has 26 lings on the way, but that can't deal with this many roaches. Which I botched this attack a lot. I'm able to get the queen with the highest energy, so he can't really transfuse. And to be honest, I see that quite a bit, that big green smoke. But anyway, like I'm trying to move my units back, the weak units back. And now he's got 11 roaches coming, so I try to focus down the queen and try to get a lot of the drones as I can too. At least I think I do. No, I first tried focusing the lair because, I don't know. I forget exactly what I was trying to accomplish in this attack. But, and then I ended up catching a few roaches off guard. He needed to run these away while he let his reinforcements meet up to get in the group, because I was just picking it apart little by little. So, since they were spread out, I was able to destroy all of the roaches. And now I move on to the drones, just try to get as many of those as I can. And at first I thought it wasn't that many. Then I realized, oh boy, there's a lot more than I thought. But he's able to get away with those drones, while he's still trying to attack me with these. And right now my macro isn't the best either. I'm not really larva injecting or anything. And I should probably be researching 2-2 at this point. I'm not really paying attention to my army, so all my roaches weren't even attacking there. And I can see he's got a third base going. I haven't even started mine yet. And we both threw our spire down. I threw mine a little bit sooner than he did. And I try to get his queen now. So now he's got no queens in the units tab. In the units tab, you can see he's got no queens. I got 2. So, excuse me. So his larva's gonna be behind. Well, he has a bunch of larvae right here, which it looks like he's saving for mutas. Looks like he's got 15 larvae, while his spire is halfway done. And he's hovering around 1,000 gas, so he's going to be able to produce a lot of links. And now he's marching across the map with about 15 roaches. No, 16 roaches. He's moved across the map with 16 roaches. He's got 3 already at my base. Now I'm scrambling to build. As you can see in this tab, I got 9 roaches coming. And I'm trying to build as many as I can. Now I got 18, in which I really didn't want to do this because I saw his spire too, so I want to save as much gas as I can. And he's got burrows, so it's hard for. And I don't have my overseer. My overseer is still moving across the map. And now I gotta pull my drones, have them tank damage for me for my roaches. And now I move my drones back because I know I have enough to deal with the rest of this. But then I gotta pull my queens back, make sure they don't die. And and I'll be able to clean this up. And since my overseer's here, I can see his burrowed units. And now I've got a supply lead, 98 to 71, and I even got more mutas come on the way. Well, now he's got more, 13 to 10, and that's all we're producing. I should be producing the carapace, and he goes for the tag. That's a bad idea. In ZvZ, you always want to go carapace. Carapace is better. Like, yes, there's the glades. I forget why, but just the way the glaives work, the glaive worms work, you want to get carapace instead of attack, which is why, like, you'll see later that engagements will go in my favor, even though he has more mutilis. But luckily, I was able to snipe the hatchery, and while I'm trying to retreat with my roaches and mutas, because I could see he's got more mutas than me, so I can't attack into that. And at the same time, I'm building a bunch of spore crawlers because I realize that he's got more than me. He's got more mutas, so I can't attack that head on. And I also started building more queens. So right now I've got 3 queens. And right now I'm still trying to establish my third. He's putting his third back down, but he's going to keep attacking this third. He's going to keep getting the cancel like he will right now. I'm going to try to defend it, but it's going to be too late. His mutas... Well, his mutas won't block that, but I'm too far away to actually do anything about that, so I have to get the cancel off. Supplies are about even. Income, 46, 42. I'm ahead in the income just by a little. It's not much, though. And we're both massing up mutas. And he's able to snipe a queen there. He doesn't go for the second attack. He probably could have attacked that head on, because it's about 15... Yeah, he's got quite a bit more mutas than I did. He just didn't want to risk it, though, which that's a safe call. I probably would have done the same thing. Right now, I'm going for my carapace, so his one attack is going to finish way before my one carapace does. And I actually look right after this. So right before this engagement, I attack while his carapace still isn't there. And then I start retreating, like... I'm going to start retreating in a sec. I got to cancel that because I know I can't save the hatchery. And then, so in the production, I realize, I don't think yet, but I can't win the muta battle. So later I'm going to throw it in the HotS. I know desperately I need to get my third base down, which he has his done. Luckily, he's not really mining from it yet, which he's just moving over units now. And I'm using all my extra minerals to build zerglings and all my gas for mutas, because I know I got to catch up. But right now it's 17 and 10 mutas, and counting. My carapace still isn't done. I see his mutas are over here, and I know I can't engage that. So I try to go around the mutas, and I see his zerglings. I try to get as many of the zerglings as I can, and then I realize the mutas are here. They're too close, so I've got to run away. And right behind this, we're still massing up our mutas. At home, Nasreth, he's mining out the main, so am I. We're both running out of minerals in our main bases, so we're going to have to move through those. We got to move away from those, start mining from our third bases, but I can't get my third base up. He's getting his. I'm glad he's not getting his gases, because that's the most important in ZvZ, is the gas. So then I see that he's got a bunch of his zerglings up here, so I try to go for the counterattack. I try to attack, because I realize I'm behind. So I have to be the aggressor. I realized my mutas are attacking here, and I knew I was going to lose this battle. So I basically split my links into 3 armies. One here to take out the third, one here to take out all the drones here, and one here to take out all there. And he's scrambling, trying to fix everything. While I'm going to get the third, I'm going to kill most of the drones in here. He went to the main. I killed all the drones in the main. I think I killed just about every drone. Now that I think about it. Working supply, 39 to 15 now. I forget which one is unit skill control R. So I've killed 43 drones and counting. And I'm about to snipe the third too. He's got a bunch of drones there, but it's not enough. Then, luckily, I'm not even sure how that happened. Bad micro on his part, but I'm able to escape with most of my units. And I'm I'm just turtling with a bunch of spores because I know his income is almost nothing. And look at the army supply. He's got a lot more. He's got a lot more units than I do. Look at the units: 62 Zerglings, 29, 9 to 5. I got 4 Queens to 1, so I'm able to transfuse a lot. But he realizes he can't attack into that. I just need to build a bunch more links. I got 20 coming. I got my Baneling nest coming. And I've got Hydras coming. So I'm able to. So my Hydras will be able to deal with his mutas, and he can't really reproduce it. So I should be able to get the victory any minute. The longer it waits, the better chance I have of winning. So yeah, he realizes he can't win. So he's gonna GG, and that's gonna be it. Whew! Wow, I talked really fast in that, really fast. So like during that, I was getting my 1 attack and 2 carapace during that, but already I was getting my Hydras going. He's got no income because he's mined out in the main. Well, just about. He's only got a couple hundred resources left. Literally, he's got 210 resources left in the main. He doesn't even have enough to build another hatchery anywhere. And I still got my natural. When I'll be able to expand once I deal with this army. And so that's why he had to GG. So, whew. Alright. So that is the game that got me into Masters. It wasn't pretty, by all means. It was really tough. I honestly thought I was going to lose because the mutas are outdoing me. But the spore crawlers, those are my saving grace. Especially after the patch. The fact that they do 15 damage and 30 to biological. Biological, which basically means they're meant to deal with mutas. They do not want mutas to be the only thing that you have to go, because right now, before the patch, people would just go straight muta because Hydras wouldn't be able to deal with it because in even numbers, mutas win. Well, just about, but just mutas will be able to get in massive amount of numbers where they can pick the army apart, and their mobility, because once the Zerg army of the opponent moves out with their Hydras, the mutas just come in from the side, take out the economy, and then you're going to be forcing the opponent to go all in with the attack, and which, that's not fun for everyone. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I want to do more of these casts, and rather not just do my games, so if any of you guys have games for me, send them over to BubbaMckay@yahoo.com. The description will be below. So thanks for watching. Let me know how I can improve my cast. And if you watch my gameplay videos, let me know how I can improve my gameplay. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye, guys.